I'm on fire!
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode with my pal Alex and Feisty Pants.
What's up, everybody? This is the first Q&A I have done in quite some time. It is also the first Q&A of 2019. I did a fan mail vlog just over the weekend, and it was pretty fun. Got a very, very, very nice Andy Van Slyke card from my buddy Sean of a billion years. So, Feisty Pants and I were playing Minecraft in the background there, and I left it on pause because Melissa was like, "Oh, are you working on the video?" And I'm like, "Nope, still playing Minecraft." And I said, "Oh, I should probably work on the video." Feisty Pants is right here. He's doing his homework. Hey, I'm on fire. I'm about to go rip those gas the new butt. All right, let's do this. I got my questions. So Paul, we lost the pen. See, I usually do it in this year. That's where my holder is. So Paul Willis, the champion of fan mail here, he wants to know, what does it feel like to be a multiple champion, and which title am I most proud of? If it's the women champion of women, you know, I was saying to my friends Jen and Mike, who I go defend my bar trivia championship with on Saturday nights, and Feisty Pants, and I said, you know, being a the dogs are barking at something. Being a 16-time champion is what John Cena is, but that means that he's lost a title, won a title, lost a title, won a title, and we couldn't figure out what it's called when you're holding so many titles at once. And it's like, what is it called? I don't know. We don't know. When we Googled it and we got, oh, John Cena, Ric Flair. Am I on fire? No, I'm still good. Still down a heart. But yeah, I hold 12 titles. Here's a trivia question. I know Paul knows most of them. Who can name all 12 in the comments below. That would be cool, because it would take me a little bit to look for them all. I got them written down somewhere. But yeah, the champion of women, that's the coolest one. I've been waiting to defend it against somebody. The boy is laughing. Melissa she asked, where is the champion of women's t-shirt? And I'm like, that's a great idea. So I went on to ProWrestlingTees.com and I went to go log in, and I couldn't log in because I couldn't remember my password. So I said, oh, let me remind myself my password. I have still not gotten the link for it to reset my password. So hopefully I can figure it out. And oh, I'm a little scruffy here, mister. Do you see all this? Daddy's got to go shave. Hopefully I can get it made up in time for Valentine's Day, because that would be kind of cool. But yeah, it's in progress. I'm going to work on it there. Melissa also had another great question. If there's any plans for me and the crew, meaning Grim and the guys and the boys, to attend WrestleMania or SummerSlam that's up in Toronto, or any of the other pay-per-view or live events. And I'm thinking, sure. I mean, I don't know about going all the way to Toronto. Melissa is from Canada also. And I'd have to arrange my passport and figure all that out. But yeah, we went to what was the last one we went to? There was a NXT showing, right at High School North, where we do the Pokemon gyms. The boy knows. The boy's busy. We're gonna let the boy be busy doing his homework. I shouldn't interrupt him. That was it was before Christmas. It wasn't exactly cold yet, so it might have been October, November, maybe. I don't know, but yeah, there's plans. I just got to figure out, you know, when everybody is available and X, Y, and Z and all that jazz. Tom Gibbs wants to know what my New Year resolution is for 2019. It is to lose one of my titles. It's the Fat Bastard title ship right here. Yeah, I'm gonna work on some sit-ups or something. I don't know.
You can be broken stomach buddies.
Broken stomach buddies. Feisty Pants here in karate. He is a black belt with a blue stripe.
Yeah, dude.
Yes, and he does like 200 sit-ups in like without thinking. And he's got some sore abs this weekend. Poor guy. C-Chabs123 wants to know if I'm going to watch the Super Bowl this year.
Obviously.
I'm like, I guess. I'm not a big football fan. I don't really watch a lot of football, but probably. I mean, usually I end up at either Grim's house and, you know, with the guys, and we make videos out of it, or you know, there's TJI Fridays where I go to defend my bar trivia championship. I know we know all the bartenders there, so it's usually a fun night. It depends. I haven't heard who's. I don't even know who's going to be in it. I don't even know who could be in it. I think. I don't know what that was. Or something. I don't know. Probably. I mean, for the sake of the commercials, at least I'll watch for the commercials. What else? Let's see. That was John Rogers wants to know what are some of my personal all-time favorite moments from being on Grimm's Toy Show. There is some early footage of Grimm's Toy Show from the very beginning, where I was the first bad guy and the Ninja Twins are there, and there was one episode they're lost. We lost them. Something happened with the files and he couldn't upload them to YouTube, and YouTube changed format like 100 years ago, very early on in the series of things. And I'm on fire. Do you see it? Watch, here it comes. Here it comes. Get ready. Time to eat some hearts here. Eat some golden apples. And I'm all better. But yeah, my brother, the original champ, he posed as the giant, and what we did was he was coming to invade Grimm's backyard, and from beyond the fence into the woods, he was coming from the woods. So we put a ladder on the other side of the woods that he stood on, and he's like, "Oh, the giant!" And there was another part with Jungle Gyms that was really cool, where he walked along the top of the Jungle Gym to make it look like like he was a giant. It was great. It was a good. It was a good storyline, which eventually resulted in challenging Grimm for the title, and that I won, and then he won it back. It was like stories that led up to that moment, and so it was a lot of being involved, and it was a lot of hey, let's do this, hey, let's do that. It was cool. I enjoyed it. My arm is getting tired. I keep dropping the camera, looking at the ceiling. Sorry. Brock Palmer wants to know what am I looking for? What am I hoping for in the research breakthrough in Pokemon Go? Kyogre and Groudon. I feel that they skipped on and Rayquaza. Like we were doing the dogs and what are the other ones? The birds, the dogs, and then we went back to Lugia and Ho-Oh again. I'm like, Lugia and Ho-Oh have been out 5 times, so that's what I'm hoping for. And something a little more. A little more reasonable in the way of research tasks. John also... I've skipped John's other question. John also had another good question was, what is it about today's WWE product that I don't like? For him, it's the storylines are trash, they can't curse. It's like Grime is in charge of it or something, I don't know. We're not jerks, we don't curse. That's what he says. And half the arenas are empty, and they are. I get ticket sales are down, and the storylines is really what it is. That's really what says, hey, that's why these guys are fighting. And there are no storylines. Me and the guys have said it a number of times before. The commentary isn't bad, but I mean, like, what is Michael Cole doing for you? You know, at least like Booker used to At least Booker used to be hilarious, you know, and who else did they have? I mean, Bobby Heenan. I mean, I know he's dead, but you know, Bobby Heenan is hilarious. If you go back and listen to some of the old Bobby Heenan commentary, I don't know that you can. I guess you could if you watch the pay-per-views and you know, him and Gorilla Monsoon are going back and forth at it. Heenan is hysterical. There's nobody like Heenan anymore. Nobody. But the storylines are just complete trash. You're absolutely right. And it's boring. It's like, oh, Dolph Ziggler is fighting again. Great. No offense against Ziggler, because with a good storyline, he puts on a great show. But there's no storylines. The Nightmare wanted to know what was my favorite food, my favorite movie, and favorite song of all time. I used to run a music store years and years ago, and I never really had just a favorite song of all time because there was so much music that I got to like. How am I doing here? Still full health. So I don't know about that, but favorite movie has got to be Spaceballs or Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Can I drive you to the middle of nowhere and leave you for dead? It's great. Favorite food is hands down steak and potatoes or some pasta. And Helomaniacs. Huh? Pizza? Oh, pizza. Pizza's pretty good. I like pizza. He wants to know how did me and Grimm's Toy Show, Grimm of Grimm's Toy Show, how did Grimm and I meet? Me being a few years older and of working age, I was working at Toys R Us early on in my career, and Grim and the guys, they were still kids, because I was a couple of years older than them. So me being of just working age and them still looking in for action figures, they would come in and they would be like, "Oh, there's the guy that knows all the action figures," and I'm like, I did know them," and it was great. And we made friends, and then as they got older and everybody became adults, we stayed in touch, and then I met the Ninja Twins through them, and Attack Slug, and here we all are. That's it. 100 years later, that's the story of our lives. And I got feisty pants. All right, folks, that's all. This is too long. This has been a great Q&A. Thanks. I got to get back to playing. I got some gas to slap the fireball back at.